What's up? Welcome to tonight's live stream. It's December 17th, Tuesday. We're closing in to the end of the year. So yeah, I might have to put my dog in the room. He's gonna keep walking around, distracting. Okay, I was just making sure there's nothing on my screen. I am contemplating working because it's either work or go to the gym and work. So no matter what, I'm working. I'm probably gonna go to the gym after this regardless, if I'm being honest. Oh, let me share my screen. Yeah, there we go. All right, so some of the things that need to happen, there are a bunch of things that need to happen. I'm behind on everything, like personal stuff, work stuff, everything. So I could spend this stream, just talking shit, assuming there's actually people here and who are willing to, engage, or I can just go, no, fuck it. I don't even know why I'm asking. I'm gonna just work. What's up, Kazagonis? How you doing? I am working as usual. Oh, just logged off work. I'm about to eat. I normally only eat once a day. So even if I wanted to eat, I probably couldn't because I'm not hungry. I went to a Moroccan place today. Next to the gym that I am supposed to be going to that I haven't went to in a year. After I injured my knee, I stopped going. And then I injured my foot. This is it's fighting gym, not like just weights. Okay, so this is 1, 2. Yeah, we'll crop this. I'm trying to make sure that this is balanced on each side. It looks like there are... Oh, no, it's balanced. We're good. Yeah, that's good. No, I don't eat one big meal. I just eat until I'm full, which most people who meet me in person are incredibly surprised by how little I eat. And the reason why is that I'm a physically large person. I'm not saying I'm fat or anything. I'm bigger than your average person. You know, I'm 6'4", 225 pounds, you know? Yeah. Actually, right now, I'm probably lighter than that. I'm probably like 210 right now. But back when I used to work out, you know, and I was in shape, I was about 220, 225. It's about 12%. At the highest that when I was working out, the highest I got was 12% body fat. I normally hovered between 10 and 11. So when people see me in person and they find out that I eat less than some females, they're just like, what the hell? Like, how did you get so large? How did you get so big? Like, how are you so strong? It's just like, I don't think it matters how much you eat, or even, I think it does matter, like the quality of the food, but it's also genetic. You know, that fact isn't lost on me that, you know, maybe I have been blessed genetically. I'm curious, if you were doing screenshots, would you be worried about being pixel perfect like I would? Because I often hear people, or you know, people be like, "Oh, yeah, like how do I do X, Y, or Z?" And I'm just like, honestly, like it's just attention to detail, and this is what it looks like. It's not what people put in their resume when they're like, "Oh, attention to detail." It's like, first of all, anyone who actually has it, you see it in the product of their work. You would see it in their resume without them even having to say it. Like, I imagine that most people aren't worried about the line height of of characters in their resume. I am, and that's only because I care what my shit looks like. I don't even care if it works to get me a job. But no one's ever asked me for my resume, which is interesting. I think that looks good. Oh, wait a minute. Shit, no, that's not good. Fuck. Yeah, fuck, I don't care. Yeah, that's good. Here's why I was going back and forth. If you look here, there's this target. There are two targets, and this is information. This is useful information. Now that I say that out loud, I am contemplating, undoing this. Yeah, I'm gonna undo this because this is necessary context. I don't want to lose that. So we'll try something different slightly. Some of the stuff isn't all useful information, like the name of my project, and doesn't matter, is irrelevant. Okay, and I will do that. And another thing that I would like, man, so the feedback that I got is that, hey, like there's a lot of empty space, and I'm just like, well, it's not my application, it's Xcode. They wanted to take up more space. I'm just like, that's, you know, unfortunately, I have enough money now on a monitor. So it's just like, yeah, like it's the size it is because of my monitor. But what I'm now thinking of doing to address it is what I'm doing now. I'm cropping, but now this is leading me to think that, oh, now my images are going to be different sizes, which is going to make me feel a certain kind of way. So it's good that I'm using Pixelmator because, you know, when I'm going to show it and I'm going to put my complaints and be like, I hate this. We shouldn't do it. And this is why, and this here's what it looks like. And I can easily go back and get back my original stuff. Ooh, no. There we go. Yeah, I think that screenshot looks okay, maybe slightly. This is identity verification. Okay, all right, so we'll do that again. I don't like this aspect ratio. I'm not even gonna lie. I I do not like this aspect ratio. It's too wide. So instead of having vertical wasted space, which I was fine with because it was balanced, now we have this unbalanced wasted space. I do understand that not everyone has an eye for design or just taste in general, but this is what I would consider a terrible UI. This is Xcode, Apple, the supposed king of UIs. Why is this stuff center aligned? That's just dumb. It's really dumb. No one reads from the center. Every culture I've ever come into contact with, they either read from left to right or right to left, some top to bottom. I have never met anyone from any culture that reads inside out. But you know, genius designers at Apple, they know what they know is best, obviously. Man, yeah, see, this is what I meant. Like, I don't like this at all. This aspect ratio is way too wide. And I don't think it's gonna have the effect that they were thinking it's gonna have. It's not, I don't know if it's gonna be bigger, it's just gonna be smaller. But I don't know. Solves the problem, less wasted space. So sometimes I will give people exactly what they ask for instead of trying to explain stuff, because it's just too much of my time to try to explain what should be known. Like, I shouldn't have to explain how things work. So what I'm expecting to hear back is, oh yeah, like there's less wasted space, but it still looks the same. And it's like, yeah, that's welcome to how images work. Make sure that's pixel perfect. All right, so this right here is going to annoy me. This is going to irk me a little bit. This right here is too close to the border. So let's bring this up a pixel, because it's, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Cool. That looks slightly better. Although I still hate this aspect. I'm never going to get over that one. Okay, this is the info plist. I'm going to show this in full context, and then the create NSE. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all of this is fine. We're good. Make sure that the UI is consistent. So we start here to establish context. And then from here on out, we know what the context is. Okay. And then we got all these. Okay, all right, cool. So I think that's it. Now I have no idea how to export all of these. That would be dope. Let's see, export all. No. I guess I'm gonna have to export it manually. Do PNGs. We're gonna do half of the original size. Yeah, we'll compress it. Throw this in iOS images, processed, add push notifications, PNG. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely not sharp, but I guess this is what regular people see on their monitors. It looks good on the iPad. I guess this is what regular folks will see on their devices. I'm like, here, let me give a little bit of context, because y'all be like, what do you mean by like regular people? I'm going to show some statistics that, in my opinion, everybody should know. I mean, hell, there's no reason to not know these things, because it's like it's freely available. But if you look at resolution, most resolution of devices. And then we can say like percentages. I forgot the name of the site, so I'm gonna have to find this, like some type of browser. Here we are. Here we are. It was in my history. Okay, so this right here will give us an indication of the size of most people's monitors. All right, so this is the context. All right, so let's open up my system preferences. Oops. Why can't I get out of full screen? What the fuck? Oh, whatever. Let's go to my display. I absolutely hate this new system preference. It is fucking trash. Apple is really there. Oh my gosh. If you happen to be watching me and you work at Apple, I want you to know that your products are no longer magical. They are starting to become garbage. Do better. Anyways, so the resolution of my device, this is saying 3008 1692. That's technically not the resolution of this monitor. It presents us this. It's actually double that. This is a 6K monitor. So because it's 6K, if I would let me show what 1080p looks like on my monitor, just to like drive home this little fact. So, what did I just do? What did I do? Okay. So let's do a HD video, maybe? Film, HD, create. Okay. So what I want to do is zoom in so that this is the actual size. Let's see, zoom. Actual size, shit. Okay. This is 1080p on my monitor. Don't worry about the resolution that you're seeing on your device. That's irrelevant. It's more about the proportion at this point. So a full 1080p frame is like 1/8 of the size of my monitor. Maybe like 1/6. Yeah, 1/6. So 6 full 1080p HD streams can fit side by side. It may be more than that. I'm just saying 6 for now. Can all fit side by side on this one monitor, right? So when I'm talking about these images here, keep in mind that this image is much, much, much larger than this image right here, this white 1080p. And as a result of that, when I half the size, I'm doing that on purpose because remember the stat that we just that I'm referring to here, which I've never shown. So let's show it. Let's see here. Can I isolate these? It's hard. Let me remove the other ones that are relevant to me. So we'll remove all of these. 768 is a well-known one. Okay, so we look at these stats here. According to them, if they're to be trusted, which I reasonably trust because we know the size of your monitor. If you're going to a website, this right here is saying that less than 10% of people on Earth are looking at content with a HD screen. I'll let that sink in. Less than 10% of people on Earth are looking at content through or on a 1080p screen. And the number gets insanely small when we go to 1440. Let's do desktop platforms. That way we're not seeing phones. Now some phones do have 1080p screens, but on the size of a phone, the actual size is irrelevant. It's more about the proportion. Okay, so this right here is for desktops. The other one was for all devices. So for desktops, it's higher, it's double, but it's a quarter. So 25% of people who access the internet, essentially, have HD screens. So let's say that you're someone who's on a MacBook Pro, for instance. You are not an average person, right? This is how I know I'm not average, because like I'm fucking on a Mac. And if you look at the market share of Mac systems, it's comically small in relation to Windows PC sales. And then you also like got to keep in mind that, you know, Microsoft and Apple aren't the only two operating system vendors. So, you know, there's also competition. Okay, so what this is showing me is that I don't need to make sure that my images will fit in a HD viewport. I am most likely perfectly fine with having with being 1080p. I'm sorry, HD. It's the other HD, 720p. This one right here. There should also be a 768. I thought, yeah, 768 is way more popular than 720 on computers. So what I may end up doing is trying to stay between this range, this 1920 by 1080 and this 1366 by 768. Now I want to say that these are different aspect ratios. Let me confirm. 1366, 768. That's 1778. 1920, 1080. Yeah, I think these are different. No, they're the same. It's a slight difference, but they're so close to that they're the same. So they're both the same aspect ratio. But I don't think I'm using that. Oh shit. Okay. See, this is the issue. It's like when I start doing these crops, I can't have consistent aspect ratios. Let's figure out what this aspect ratio is. So we'll go to here and we'll figure out what that is. 36, 10, 26, 68. So this is a 1.35 aspect ratio. So it's more square. For what it's worth, I don't know if y'all know much about aspect ratios. The bigger the number, the wider. Right? The closer that number is to 1, the closer it is to a, how about this? Let me back up. If it's a square, the aspect ratio is 1. If it's greater than 1, the viewport becomes more rectangular. Right? So just imagine you start at a square and then the area remains the same because that's, you know, and you just extend the width. Now, if you have an aspect ratio of less than 1, it's the opposite. You're in vertical, in portrait landscape. So what you're essentially going to have is your, gosh, what do you call it? The area will be the same, just like in the other way, but now it's going to grow height-wise, if that makes sense. So, fun fact, if you cared. Okay. Get rid of that. So let's see what this is. So if we have this right here, this is still too big. That's why I'm doing this math, right? It's still too big. So 36 divided by 2 is what, 18? And I just said that, like, you know, most people don't even have a HD screen, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to ship all those kilobytes for this image if they can't even take advantage of it. So we'll send smaller images. I am half tempted to just leave this one. Whoa. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. What is this? All right, I'm gonna crop it. I'm gonna keep the width the same. I'm gonna just crop it. So I'm gonna get rid of just the bottom part and I'm gonna keep this top part. And the reason for that is that it says info here. So I just wanna, you know, make sure that I don't drop context. I don't want this border here, but at the same time, if I don't include that, it'll look disgusting. Yeah, I don't like this. Is there a border on the left? No, there's not. Yes, there is though. There is a border. I wonder if I can do a half pixel here. If I can go up a half pixel, I can have a 1 pixel border, which will work. Yes, I can. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I think that looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so I've already exported this at half the size. So this will be the largest image, and the rest of these images will be smaller. So yeah, we're gonna do, why is it, why is PNG not my default? Is there a way I can make that my default? Huh. Okay, I guess I can't. Okay, this is at background mode, so we'll overwrite that. The reason why the name of this is the Pixelmator profile. The reason why this is named different is because I am using iCloud and I don't use folders in iCloud for Pixelmator, so I'm just exploding it out this way. Yeah, and I'm realizing that maybe I can get this to fucking work. Okay, yeah, maybe I can delete setup just to shorten this out a bit. And the reason why I'm using underscores is because I use a lot of CLI tools, and working with spaces in your CLI is a pain in the ass. And also I'm an engineer, like that's the, like, I know for some of you who are maybe new to the content that I do, you may have only seen me like writing documentation, or maybe you've seen me editing my videos for my motorcycle, or maybe you found me from cooking. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how you found me. But my actual profession is an engineer. Like that's actually I'm actually a professional. So even though I'm not doing engineering right now, I still bring that mindset to almost everything that I do. And this is one of them. You know what? I have changed my mind. I'm gonna crop. I don't think I need to share additional context here. Yeah, I've decided I don't need to show additional context here. So we'll just crop out all that other crap. Now, I'm keeping this here only because this will help orient a user. And I want some padding here, so I have to wait. What? The fuck? Let me insert a line. Problem solving skills at its finest. So we're gonna put this here. Wait, where's the end? Is that the end? Yeah, that's the end. Okay. So I want to have some padding, and the way I'm going to go about that is I'm going to size this right here, this thing right here, and we'll see here. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. How the did I just find a bug? I think I just found a bug. Report issues. I'll share what it is in a second. Wait, what? How do I report an issue again? Okay. All right. Well, I guess I can't. Here's the issue. This line, all lines, anything, everything has a width and a height because we're working in a two-dimensional plane. And when I rotate this, you can rotate a line because that's how lines work. What I expected to happen was for this orientation to be changed and for that to be reflected over here in this coordinate system. This right here says that the width is 97 pixels when it's not. Also, why can't I edit this line? What the hell? I'm just not realizing that. Like, I can't do anything with, why can't I edit this line? Hey, what the fuck? This is, actually, this is, why can't I edit this line? Oh my gosh, I can't edit the line. This is gonna make my life harder. So this is 25 pixels. Is that 25 pixels? Let's see, we'll do that. How do I rotate this? There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. We're good. I think I'm good. Yeah, I got it right. Perfect. So we have 25 pixels of padding. Between this, whatever that is, and this. All right, so I'm happy. Go ahead and apply that. I'm gonna re-export. What is this? Add push notifications. Wait, what? Wait, why didn't it yell at me to wait, what? Oh, it's not naming it to what? Oh shit. It's not naming it what the hell I wanted it to be named. God damn it. No wonder. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're good. Why does this look so low resolution? Is this the right? I guess it is. Yeah. Okay. PNG. And this is the add app group to main target. Add app group main target. That's what I was expecting to happen the last time, and it didn't happen. It kind of threw me for a loop. All right, this is going to be the create NSE. Yeah, this not being the default is starting to piss me off. I shouldn't have to keep setting that. Replace that. This is adding the groups to the NSE. And this is the alternate way of setting your app group. Custom app group. Here we go. All right, cool. That took forever just to get some screenshots that I already had. Like, I didn't even have to get the screenshots. This is just editing screenshots. And now let's go to here and insert them into the place where they need to be. Prerequisites. What are these? Well, wait, what? What? What did I do? Oh, I'm dumb. Wait, am I dumb? Yes, I am dumb. I don't understand why wait, am I dumb? Yes, I am dumb. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I am a smart boy. That's what happens when you study. Yeah, that looks good. Looks better. Honestly, I don't even know if we need this click to expand shit anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that. Don't need to have that anymore. The only reason why this was added, and I don't think I was the one who made this decision. The only reason why that click to expand is there is because these weren't that prominent and it wasn't clear to people that, you know, they can click it. But I am of the opinion that since this stands out so much more and there is this little thing right here, I would like to assume that people aren't idiots and they'll figure it out, you know, like famous last words though, you know. Let's get rid of that space. There we go. Cool. All right, let's start replacing images. So we got the add push something, add push notification. This is the background modes. This is the app group to the main target. So let's get that. App group main target. All right, this is the custom group name. Can you tell that I'm actually the one who wrote all this? Like, I just know what the shit is. All right, this is our notification service extension added. And for whatever reason, I don't have alt text, so let's do that. Where is the create? And let's see, here we are. Let's add a little thing. Newly created, what do you call this thing? Notification service extension. No, NSE, how about that? NSE. All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, and then we're gonna add it to the app group right there. Cool. And then this one right here is fine, or is it? I suppose that I can just take this part here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that maybe. Let's save this and see how it looks so far. To be honest, I preferred it the other way, with the images all the same size, but whatever. It's what people want. I'm not about to push too hard against it because ultimately I don't care that much. I'll be real. All right. I'm of the opinion that it looked better the last time, but you know, whatever. All right, let's go on and get this last image. Yeah, I think these other images are mostly fine. Yeah, this is mostly fine. I mean, sure, I can cut out stuff, but I'm not about to do that. Generally, I don't care about having empty like space in an image. To me, that's just like, I don't give a fuck. I believe in this ability to click on something and zoom the fuck in if you can't see it. That's just where I am. Like I grew up before we had the ability to just pinch and zoom. So now that this shit is so trivial, I fail to understand why people can't just fucking zoom. It works for me. It works on my machine. Yes, it seems to be reliable too. It's reliable as fuck. It hasn't stopped working. I'm pretty sure you can just fucking click on it. So the argument against what I had before is that, oh, you can't see shit. But I'm just like, you can't see shit because you didn't click on it. You click on it, you can see shit. You know, that's how it works. All right, so I'm gonna go to my add dependencies. Thingamajig. My originals. Oh wait, is that my add dependency? Yeah, here we are. Add packages, which should already be open. Is that not already open? It's not. Okay, I'm gonna crop just to here. Make sure. There we go. And Apple with their goddamn rounded edges everywhere. It's just like they could put effort into rounding a goddamn edge, but not making sure that their shit isn't buggy as fuck. It's just it's this misplaced prioritization. I don't know what happened to Apple, man. Like, why is it the case that every great American company succumbs to and just becomes trash? Is that the American way? Like we produce something amazing, you know, world class that no one else can do, and then we fuck it up. That seems to be the American way. I'm not convinced that that's not exactly how this country works now. Just think about how we sell things. Like things go to the lowest bidder, like to the cheapest person. It's like, really, tell me you're an enemy of quality without saying you're an enemy of quality. That's it to me. All right, I think this is okay enough. We get this little crap here because of Apple's decision to round corners, which doesn't make any sense to me because their monitors aren't fucking rounded. I have sharp corners on all of my Apple monitors. I have a lot of them. None of them have curved anything, but yet, yeah, the image, yeah, I don't know. The OS, for whatever reason, it has curves. I don't know if you can see it like in my, y'all can't see it. I'm sure you can. You can if you zoom into my stream. Zoom into the lower left corner of my stream. Right over here where my mouse is. What you may notice is that you can see my background. The reason why you can see my background is because Xcode, well, not Xcode, I'm sorry. What is this thing? Cocoa? Are we still using Cocoa? Swift UI? Whatever their new view framework is. It has rounded corners. So if you're on Apple's $5,000 monitor, well, now you see weird little artifacts because, you know, things aren't perfectly angled to match the monitors. It's freaking dumb. You know, Apple's gonna Apple. They used to be a great company. That's why I'm an Apple person. You know, I've been an Apple user since I was a child. This isn't like some new shit, you know? Maybe I should call that out. Let's call that out. We'll put an image. I'm using rounded rectangles. Over here talking all this shit on here, I'm using a rounded ass rectangle. But I don't care, you know. Apple's doing it, so I'm gonna do it too. And then maybe in the Android documentation, I'll just follow whatever the hell Google does, you know, at least keep it consistent. Yeah, it looks good enough to me. I don't prefer it, but yeah, I don't prefer all the other work that I just said either. I don't know if y'all are like this Do you do work that you don't like, that you're not proud of, but you're doing it because someone asked you to do it? That's where I'm at right now. I fucking hate this change. It looks disgusting to me. It actually looks low quality. To me, it's a regression. It's going back to what it used to look like. Yeah, replace that. First. Where the hell did my browser go? Okay. I think we're good. I need to add something, attachments or something like that. iOS attachments. There we are. Just put that here. I'll call this One Signal logo. Now, this screenshot is going to have to be updated if I change how this notification works. Let's go to my simulator. It should be open. Yeah, perfect. Dismiss this. Let's open the app. Sure. Don't worry about these. These are done. Where is my browser? Not my browser, my terminal. Okay. Sure, I got the notification, but it didn't behave the way I expected. So now I gotta fucking figure this out. Why is this not working? Oops. Wait, is this for iOS or for Android? Web push. Why am I on a web push? Huh? I'm on web push. Oh man, I'm looking at this and now I'm realizing. So I don't own documentation that's not in developers. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on, what? Am I on the right version? When did this? Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I do not. I don't like this. Did I just lose where the hell I was? I just lost where I was, I think. I thought I had a page up. Oh, I did. Okay, all right. I see what I've done. Okay. So we have our mobile, but this is for Android. Yeah, this is maybe not. Yeah, I don't think this is a good name for this page. Notification icons. Let's see what we call in on our dashboard. See if it's still what I think it is. Oops, wrong app. Oh, look at that. I can't use my keyboard. That is... Here's the argument I would expect to hear when I bring this up. I'm going to bring this up as feedback. How many of our customers are trying to use their keyboard to navigate the UI? That's probably what I would hear. Here's my pushback. How do I search? like how do I how did I just type the letter D? Did I use my mouse for it, or did I use a keyboard? Right? And like one would expect, me, I'm one, that I would be able to, select these things, and instead I can't. I'm using tab to select these, and that's actually wrong. This must not be semantically a list. The hell? This can't be semantically a list. Yeah, I was right. Look at me. Look at me being fucking right as usual. Man, sometimes I hate being right. It's the downside of being smart, I guess. Yeah, this needs to be in a list semantically. That's what it is. All right, let me put a marker for right now. How do I do that? How do I add a marker to the stream? Oops. Mark. There we go. PowerEX when misnaming body params. This is can't use keyboard to cycle. Actually, I can't use keyboard. I can't use the up down keys. Oops. Oh shit, my bad. I'm typing. That's what I forgot that in whatever this tool is, it binds to system keyboard shortcuts, which is annoying as fuck. So yeah, that's why I changed. I'll fix it in a second. Can use up down keys to cycle through app list. Okay. And I just realized that I am very much overexposed. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Okay, all right, we're good. Okay, so this is, we're kind of doing it here. Web push. Wait, yeah, so this would be web push. APNS. That's how I would actually name it. I would call it like FCM or Android or like something like that. This image host. Why is this here? I don't know. I don't like how this is organized. The reason why is that like this right here. I don't know. I'll get into that another day. Let me move on. Let me see if what I've done so far is good enough. Hopefully it is, and I can move on. Did I not save what I just did? I could have swore I updated that. Yeah, cool. We're good. All right, let's see what the other notes were. Oops. Existing upgrade, second condense pictures. All right, so I noticed he did this, but maybe if it had mentioned the person who I want. Who is this? This is George. Okay, so we got a comment out. I don't know about that. I'm having issues with this. I think I already did that too. Did I already put that? I remember I said I was going to do that. Or did I delete it like a dumbass? Sometimes I do dumb shit. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. Look at that. Look at that. I already have it. Fuck it. Yeah, we're done. I'm not doing this. I've already done the thing. So I'm just going to add that instruction. Fuck that. So I have an issue with getting my image to show up, but I prefer to leave the code. I said this is that instruction added. It's coming at the end. honestly, I'm not even. Yeah, I don't even care at this point. Like, if someone doesn't read the fucking doc, I don't care. Right? That's kind of where I'm at. I used to care, but now I don't care anymore. It's just like I have realized that people don't fucking listen. And I'm not saying this is just like, you know, what I'm doing now. I'm just saying this is what I've learned. Right? Like, I am surrounded by people who all say that they want a certain outcome in life. And I will tell them exactly what they can and need to do in order to achieve those outcomes as someone who's fucking done it. And then they will proceed to not listen and then to listen to some other fucking poor person who hasn't achieved what I've achieved. I guess it resonates with them because it tickles their emotions, and it's not just, it's not being realistic. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not being realistic. I'm more realistic. I'm like, yeah, if you're trying to do anything, it's going to take 5 to 7 years. You're going to work hard and expect no one to give a fuck. That's kind of how I am. But I guess other people, they want to feel good about what they're doing. They want to be coddled, essentially, which is actually kind of interesting because those people never succeed. Well, sometimes they do. It's very rare, though. It's very rare. And when they do succeed, it's normally short-lived. It's ironic, right? So it's just like, think about if you get lucky once, you play your first pool game, for instance. Sure, you can beat someone who is a master pool player, once by luck or whatever, but to replicate that, on a consistent basis, that's actually where skill comes into play. Roscoe. I'll be back. Just realized that I was talking and nobody could see me. Nobody says shit, which I guess by now I should be used to it. Nobody saying shit. Sometimes I wonder, if this streaming shit takes off, and like people are like, cause I imagine I'm going to change. I've already changed. If you watch my streams from like 2 or 3 years ago, I wonder if people are going to be like, oh man, how come he doesn't engage with us? And then I could be like, oh, there was like 3 or 4 years where I was doing this shit, talking to my fucking self. Nobody saying shit. I mean, yeah, you might. Most people don't. What's funny is I had a friend. I invest. I invest for real. So I had a friend who wanted to get his money up, and he was talking about doing investments or whatever. And I was like, well, I know a lot of stuff. Like, I'm happy to, teach you everything I know. Now, let me give a little context. This is a friend of mine I went to college with. He was my roommate. We lived next to each other for 2 years. I say next to each other, I mean like it's a 5-minute walk down the street that way. And I remember he mentioned something about I would like to learn that. I was like, all right, cool, like come by and I will we can start getting through this stuff and I can show you stuff. I can introduce you to folks, all kinds of things. Well, that never happened essentially. He was just like, oh man, my what do you call those people, like frat group or whatever? Some of his frat bros, I guess they were talking about doing an investment group. And I guess, yeah, I'm just like, that's interesting. You'd rather go and invest with a bunch of poor people. And I'm sorry to say it this way. It may sound callous, but as someone who's with a net worth of 7 figures, I'm just like, it's very stupid. It's like, not only do you have someone who was educated at one of these Ivy League institutions where they teach you, you really learn it because that's the people who are in fucking control. I'm not saying that I like it. It's just the way it is, right? A lot of those people from those institutions, they end up in positions of power, right? So like, because they end up in positions of power, that means that they are exposed to, you know, the mechanics of power and how to stay in power and like all these other things with finance, with economics, with policy, all kinds of things, legal stuff. So I was just like, it's kind of interesting that like there's this person who, you know, because I would say most people don't know a millionaire. Real talk, just statistically, if you look at stats, you understand how math works. The likelihood that you would meet one is very rare. And the likelihood that you would have one to offer to freely teach you shit for free is even more rare. And yeah, like after about 30, I've been here for almost 36 years. After so many years here, I've come to realize that for the most part, people say that they want something, but when it comes time to actually execute on that thing, you start to understand why certain people haven't accomplished what they've set out to accomplish, which, you know, is kind of unfortunate because, you know, I guess contrary to popular belief, people with money, at least the ones who I've come across, they genuinely want to help people. In fact, I would almost argue that that's almost a prerequisite to becoming very successful. And I'm not saying that like that's the only way, but for the most part, if you want to become wealthy, you have to be cooperative with other people. And I don't mean just cooperative and just like, you know, be a rollover, but like you need to be able to, you know, to stand on what you believe, you know, and be able to persuade others, you know, and to be able to execute. That's the big one. There's always execution. That's always the part that people struggle with, including me. I'm not saying that I'm immune. Possibly, wait, what? Should clear in that require possibly add the native. Oh, yeah. For what? Yeah, I think that would be just a call out. It's just like, you know, if you don't want to do this, but no. I don't care what they want to do. Yeah, I'm going to say no. This is what I mean, right? So I understand where the sentiment is coming from. Like, yes, we want to, you know, what if somebody wants to use native push? Cool, great. They can use it, but for the purpose of this setup guide, zero fucks. You're going to use what I tell you. You're going to use what I tell you to use. You can go figure out other ways, you know? So I'm going to kind of put that here somewhere. Okay, so we want to add subscription stuff. One thing that I think I want to change is that this recommended setup is not technically steps per se. Let me see how I've written this. Did I write it like it was steps? This section, let's see. Recommended setup, user, an entity. Yeah, I don't need any of this. So we'll say assign user ID, set user data, and then add additional subscriptions. And we'll do one of these things. This is some of the dumb shit I had to do with using this software. All right, so we're gonna do observing changes. Observe. We'll say listen to state changes. All right, so this is about additional subscriptions. User data or login. All right, we'll just keep this here for now, and I'll kind of like note it out kind of thing. So there are a few that I want to explicitly call out. Don't you love when your IDE is slower than you are? It's crazy. All right, so I want this on user state did change, which is I don't really care about the method. I only really care about the protocol, which is here. So this, right, these two, yeah, this protocol. All right, so we'll throw that there. There should be another protocol that I care about, which the OS, fuck, what is it called? Like notification or something. Quick event permission. OS notification permission. Is it a permission observer? Permission. Observer, yeah. OS permission state observer. Why is this? Wait, what? Why is this publicly accessible? That shouldn't be publicly accessible. All right, anyway, we'll do that. And let's override something. On permission state change. All right, that's the state. It's cool. So I'm only doing this so I can copy like the thing. So this is part of making docs is this. All right, so we're gonna, actually, that's wrong. I guess we can write it in here too, I suppose, but maybe, come on now, why is it not working? What the fuck? Gosh, I hate this. Seriously? Half the languages are gone. Let me save this before I reload. Okay, there we go. All right. What language is this? Oh, this is Swift. All right, so we're gonna have a class. We'll call our app delegate, which will be a UI application delegate something. And the other shit that I have, I don't even remember. I'll just copy it. Take all of that and that. All right, just do that. So NS object. Wait, what? Why am I implementing it? Wait, NS object? Am I using any type of state in here? I'm not. Yeah, why is this an NS object? Fuck. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have a UI application delegate, a OS user state observer, and the OS permission observer. And I will format this in a second. So I don't care about the I forgot the name of the function. I forgot the name of the function. I'm over here wondering, I'm like, what is this thing called? Here, this is what I'm looking for. So we will, wait, hold on. Is this, I guess that's, I don't know. This is weird looking. I'm going to have to format this in a second using my formatter. So we got that one. And then there's the subscription change. Why do I keep losing my fucking window? Like, what the hell? That's why it got rearranged somehow. Okay, on user state to change. We'll take that. We'll just take this debug thing. Permission change, permission state change. And then we'll just pass in the state. And then user state changed. All right, if let external ID. All right, if external ID. So this part, I don't really need to worry about. Although actually, state that current. Yeah, I'm gonna delete all this other crap. This is only specific to my app. Okay. So we get the two, whatever these things are. I think this is good enough. So let's come on over to, is it Swift format? Swift FMT? Is that the name of it? Swift. Oh man, I think I have this in one of my repos somewhere. DevRel, what is this? It's like snippet library or something. DevRel API, DevRel collabs. Huh. Did I not call it DevRel? Doc snippet. Okay. This should be called DevRel.code snippets. No wonder. All right. I will change that another day. And inside of here, I should have a README, which I wrote. Oh, it's Swift format. Oh my God. Okay, fine. So let's do that. We are going to, gosh, what's the program to read from the clipboard? All right, so I know PB copy is one. So let's see if PB paste. Look at that. Man, your boy is smart, bro. Like seriously, that works. Cool. So what I'm going to do now is do Swift format. I think that's what I have over here somewhere. And then the file, yeah, perfect. Swift format. I thought I could give it inline. Overview version help dump format Swift format Swift code lint Swift format help subcommand after detail. Swift format help. Okay. All right. This says I got to give it a file. We'll see. PB paste maybe. Yeah, that's not a file. Fuck. All right, fine. I'll create a dummy file for this. So we'll call this temp. We'll touch it on my desktop. TMP. There we go. So that formats it for me so that I don't have to play around with whatever the hell this thing is. Okay, and then because this is a UI application delegate, I'm going to put in like a placeholder block, this right here. In fact, I already have that somewhere. Let me find it. It's already, well, it's not formatted yet. I should probably do that soon. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it another time. The reason why is that I like to work in like, I have a process, let's just say that. Oops. All right, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's fine. So this isn't how this is gonna look for now. Like, it's just for now. Yeah, I should at least say the ones we're doing a permission and then user. So those are the two things I'm listening for. And then I may want to add some use cases. So maybe a use case is, I don't know what to do. I don't know what a use case is. It's literally just like, it's self-explanatory in my opinion. The user, on the other hand, maybe I can say that the user, you're going to get the previous user as well as the current user, something like that. Oops. I think we give an OS ID as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, that's not the current, this is the new. And yeah, we do it, yeah, external ID and one signal ID. Oh, deep linking. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let me add that right now. Oh, no wonder this is only on this page. I want this everywhere. Yeah, this needs to be everywhere. Our gas. Okay, never mind. We're good. honestly, this doesn't feel like the right place for this. I'm thinking about when I expand this out, like what I don't want to do, and I won't do it, is explain all of this shit here. When I already explained it, we like all this information is here in our SDK somewhere. Reference guide. This thing right here. So like all of that is here. This is one thing. This is the other thing that I was told not to worry about it for now. This is not organized in the way that I would prefer, but actually it's closer to how I would prefer than not. I just want all the events to be in one place. That's really it. So where are the events? All the events start with a one of these things, Octothorpe, right? So I want to get all these events in one place, and also put the listeners with the events. And I've already started working on this. That's what this little thing right here is for. So let's just take a look. So go to mobile, right? So you'll notice, is it user state change? Oh, I'm not done with this one. Yes, but you'll note. Wait, why? Wait, what? Hold on. I just realized that my code, my highlighter, doesn't work for Swift. The fuck? I'm on a Mac. How? Wait, what? Do I really not support Swift? And I don't believe that. Let's see, VI test. Oops, let's go back. So VI test.swift. Let's put syntax highlighting on. It may already be on. All right. Nah, I definitely have. Huh. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeah, no, just leave me alone. Let's try with MD. Swift. Oh. Okay. Is it Swift Lang, maybe? Swift Lang. Lang. What the fuck? Wow, I didn't wait. That's interesting. No, that's not. I don't think I have a language server on here. Fuck. Is it? What's the name of the package manager for NeoVim? I forgot the name of the package manager. I need to set up. Honestly, I haven't set up VI on this machine properly. Like it's you know, it's got some things, but it's not set up the way I would prefer. I guess it doesn't matter that my syntax highlighting isn't working on my machine because it is working here, which is really all that matters. So we'll move on. So tomorrow, what I'll likely do is I'll focus on making this the same level of quality that I hold for myself. You know, add some words, this kind of thing. And yeah. That's probably all I'm gonna do for work for now, because I've already updated my images, that was the primary thing I wanted to get done today, to be real. Most of the images are done. Okay, yeah, we're good here. Let's close that out. Make changes. Wait, what? 6 add. Oh, okay. I never saved it. Okay. Let's see. LS, SEK. Prereqs. Okay, so now that that's done, the other thing I need to do is I need to update my Android app to have authentication. I think I started on that actually. Let me see. Is it just not gonna open? Like, what's going on? See how this is looking now, because I don't even know what this app looks like. I need to add an authentication workflow, and I need to how is this built out? Oh, I already have it. Oh, look at me. Shit. I always surprise myself. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I be doing stuff and don't even realize I've done it. So wow, okay, this is I've already done this. I don't remember. But sure. Let's see if this works. The way I mean, when I say works, I mean like, wait, authenticated. It looks like this isn't being called anywhere. Oh no, it is. Why is this? Oh, fine. Okay, so I'm going to authenticate. As a part of my authentication, I call login. I don't want this to happen here, actually. Which means that this function will have to return something. User object. Yeah, maybe I'll just return user object. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to want to return this JWT, the token. And I'm assuming, can I return like a tuple? Is that a thing in this language? Can I just do that? Let's see. Nah, I can't do that. Maybe I can do a tuple this way. Or maybe I can't. Okay, yeah, I see. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to have state management. God damn it. I know this is why I was calling it, by the way, inside of here. Now, there might be a way to put to pass a callback here, but that's not the right move. What I would prefer is to have something like this. So we'll say val user equals whatever that is. And then on this user object, I would hope that I would have access to the the token. Oh, actually, this is coming from yeah. I would hope that all of that stuff would be on the user object. Doesn't look like it is though. Yeah. it doesn't like that at all. Oh, I keep forgetting. This function on response, I have no control over that. This is from OK HTTP client. That's the issue. That's why I'm calling login here. I don't like that, to be honest. I would much prefer to have it here, but I'm not gonna do it. I just can't do it. So we're just gonna call authenticate, and let me put a breakpoint here and open up my other server. Actually, I don't need to look at the code. I don't think. We will. Well, I guess I can close that. We'll close that. Oh, maybe it's actually here. One single dev role, identity verification. Huh, it's not here. There we go, identity verification server. All right, we got the server running on port 3000. This is on port 3000. And let's get these logs running. Make sure we're looking at the right ones. Okay. So I had to call login for the authentication function to get called. Can I pull this out into its own window? Yeah, I can. Perfect. All right, so when I click login, I expect to see a request come in to here. I do. I get the token. Once I do some things. I'm not even looking at the right app. Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't even see logs. Okay, a return to class. Yep, request was happy. Cool. Did I log in? Login user ID, app ID, name, login user. Is that login user? Name, EID. Oh, I'm tripping. All right, cool. So yeah, we log in, user, external ID, we get the bearer, and that looks like, did that work? Pausing operation. ID. External ID. What app is this? This is 7.7, whatever that is. Let's go and see if that's here. Subscriptions. Today is the 17th. Let's do last session the other way. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know if that's me. That can't be me. Let's see what my ID is. One signal ID. Oh, it's local. It's not up yet. If this worked, I should see an external ID from user from the back end. Ah, look at that. Okay. This is not right. I'm gonna delete all of these. I mean, this is right from a long time ago, but this isn't right for today because the last session is wrong. Should be 12:17. Yeah. Let me delete all of this. And we'll try this again. And I think what I'm going to end up having to do is delete the app and then cold boot my device. I don't understand why these aren't being deleted the way I was expecting them to. I'm doing it from the bottom now. Oh, that's why. It's because it moves up, so it looks the same. All right, cool. Delete all that. Okay, let's stop this app and delete it. 1 second. Yep, go away. Let's do that again. So the last thing I'll do is I'll call login with the EID that I'm getting from my server, which is user from backend. And that should create the external ID with this user and I'll log in on that start. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay. Gonna have to deal with all of these. All right. It's clear. Wait, whoa, what did I just do? Fuck. What have I done? There we go, cool. Actually, I still don't know what the hell I've done. What is this disgusting IDE? Shit, I really hate NetBeans, or not NetBeans. What is this trash? IntelliJ. Like, I fucking hate this IDE. I've always hated it since I was young, a kid. Back when they, because they used to sponsor a bunch of developer events back in San Antonio, and one of the things that these user groups would do to try to attract people would be to offer JetBrains products. So, you know, they'll have like $300, $400, $500 worth of, free licenses to JetBrains products. And I was just like, as a Visual Studio person, I'm just like, the hell I'm gonna do with this shit? Like, fucking program in Java, that disgusting vomit language? Nah, I'm good, bro. I will pass. I'm sorry if you like Java, you like trash. I'm sorry. No, it's just the truth. I think I shit better code than Java. All right, we got the new stuff going. All right, let's do login. Okay. All server response. Yeah, cool. Operation execution failed with invalid JOTs. Shit, I know why too. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I know why. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just pissing me off. Let's see if I have a, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Let's take this ID. And we got to do this over again. So delete it. And we'll come over to here and let's use that ID. You know what? I actually have no clue what app this, like I'm like, I have no idea what app this belongs to. Let me check Xcode. Maybe this will help me. 422, please be 422. Yeah, thank God. Okay, yeah, this is 422, so we're good. So now this JOT should work because it's tied to the actual app, right? There's a secret. So that's why it didn't work. So now it should work. So let's log in. Oh shit, and it's not working when it should have. Attempt to recover by switching user with external ID from user. Whoa, what the fuck? Body error code, request title of value ID. Attempt to recover by switching to user with external ID. User from backend. I don't know. Title invalid UUID. So here's the problem. This call right here, I don't think I'm making that. I'm not making this call. This is the SDK. So if I'm getting a 400, something's up. I shouldn't be getting a 400 here. Let's see if I got this new. Let's see if the subscription is at least here. Let's at least see that. Yeah. Okay. We get the subscription. Yeah. Is there a user ID? Yeah. User from back end. I don't know what that. Okay. All right. Let me copy this so I can share it with whoever needs to see it. Stop it there for now. All right. I just heard a message. Give me a second. Let me find my messages. Yo, what's up, Kazakam? Dane, the slander on Java. Is it slander? Java's trash. I'm sorry if I have standards, man. Like, not everyone has standards as high as mine. You know, like, Java's. I'm sure it works for some people, but nah. I have a little bit too much taste to to accept Java, that piece of shit language. Yo, what's up, Marshall? How are you doing? Just so y'all understand how much I hate Java. My entire career, I have avoided jobs that would require me to do anything in Java. That's not to say that I don't know Java. Like, I know it. In fact, I accidentally wrote some while at 1.6. I thought I was writing Kotlin. I was just like, why are my hands hurting? Like, why is this so hard and disgusting to look at? And then I realized it's because it's fucking Java. I was like, no wonder I was hating this. Like, why am I over here checking for null after every fucking thing? It was actually, I might even have that code. So it was just a bunch of just like crap. I think I converted it though to Kotlin, which, you know, it's better, but it's still on the JVM. I hate the JVM. Like, I hate Java so much that I even hate the tooling. Anything that uses the tooling of Java, I hate. So all of the languages that use JVM, I hate them by default. Sorry, just by default. You know, there are certain languages that on principle I hate. Like, what's that language? I learned it when I was Scala. That language, Scala. There is, I don't think it's Erlang, but there's like a Erlang type language. Gosh, what's that language? It's not Erlang. Fuck. What's the language? Elixir is built in it. Not Elixir. What? Elixir. What the hell is that? Elixir. All right. Elixir web, maybe framework. Yeah. Here we are. Cool. Is this Erlang? Yeah, it is Erlang. Yeah. But this runs on the Erlang VM, right? So like I can accept this. But there's another like functional language which is JVM based. I'm just like, oh, gross. Clojure. Yes. Clojure and Groovy. I fucking hate Groovy. First of all, like, Groovy is trash. I don't know. Never mind. I take that back. It's better than Java. Like, it's better than Java. That disgusting piece of shit language. All right. How do I turn down the brightness of my... What is this thing? Oh, God. Camera? Capture? Gosh, what is the name of this software? God damn it. Oh, God, oh something. Oh, there we are. Camera Hub. One day. it will open, hopefully, maybe. Or maybe it is open, it's just on the wrong monitor. Nah, it's over here. Perfect. Oh, it's on the lowest brightness. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, fine. I used to work with a person who was a very big Clojure person. The first startup that I was at, actually. I've worked with the CTO at that company, and he was very deep into Clojure. I'm not sure he was part of the community and like contributing. I'm not really sure, but I got early exposure to Clojure. I think I was a junior, I think I was a junior when I got access, or not access, but exposure to it. It's like Lisp, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. All right, never mind. I answered my own question. I'm thinking, I was like, it's kind of like, if I remember correctly, it was like Lisp, which is why I hated it. Like, I know Lisp, it's too many parentheses for me, you know? I don't like having to press Shift 9 and 0 all the time. That's too much effort. It's better than Python though, at least, you know. Nah, that's a lot. I'm not lying. Here, let me show y'all some Clojure code. We'll do a quick start. Oh, the way I normally I evaluate most languages is I look at certain algorithms that I know how to implement across a bunch of different languages to look at certain features. This first thing is going to be a quick sort, which, to be honest, quicksort is a really good algorithm to learn about the language, because you're kind of forced to use a bunch of different constructs within this algorithm. Well, you're not forced, but you can, depending on how you do it. Like you get loops, you get conditionals, you get returns, you get recursion, like an early return because you need an exit case, obviously. You get recursion. What else do you get? Obviously you get what do you call those things? Statements, obviously. But you also get other expressions that you can then assign. So like these are all things that you will see in a quicksort algorithm. Anyway, let's look at Clojure. Just Clojure. It's good enough. Yeah, this is similar to honestly, an implementation in F# would be shorter. I don't know if I have an implementation in F# right now. I can check on my system, because not sometimes. In the past, I used to be pretty decent about keeping old code. It's a long time ago, so lots have changed. So maybe be in my media folder, programming, maybe old projects, notebooks, no old projects. Yeah, and shit. It's not here, but I should have something in here that I have a quicksort. Yeah, perfect. But this may be in C#, which hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's in F#. Shit, nah, it's in C#. Fuck. Shit. It's in C#. I mean, if you know functional, like, it's really easy to see how you can, like, how this is so much easier than the imperative way of doing this thing. But unfortunately, I don't have any of that here anymore. I might have it in one of my repos somewhere, but I don't know the name of the repo, so the chances of me finding it are pretty low. Amplify computers. Also, I'm missing shit. What the hell? All of my stuff isn't here. I have old projects that aren't here. That's not good. Yeah, oh fuck. That's really not good. All right, let me so I have another virtual machine. I keep old virtual machines from the past. So maybe I can open my old MacBook Pro instance, and maybe it's on that, hopefully. So in order to open this, I'm going to first move this to another drive that's faster than this. So maybe here, external SD. Just pull this over here. So yeah, I'll log into my old MacBook Pro system. This is my old GitHub instance, back when I was at GitHub. Or is one of them at least. I think I have some more from on my other hard drives. Let's hope that it works. Yeah, you see how long it's taking to copy? That's why I'm doing it this way. Because if I try to open it, oh my gosh, it'll take forever. All right, so we'll let that do its thing. Ah, shit, is it gonna fail? Okay, all right, good. Okay, so my Android app is working behind the scenes, but obviously I need to add a new page or a new screen or whatever you call it in Android land with the login. And then when I log in, what I want to do is navigate to a second page, particularly this page. And then it could just be these buttons for now. I think in my iOS app, which I built an entirely new app specifically for this. Let me undo some things. All right. Cannot declare conformance to. Okay. I guess I need that. And of course I closed it like a dumbass. My gosh. Maybe here. 201. Yep. Cool. And I need to make sure I put the NS object here. Object. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that that's not the way that it wants it. Where is the terminal? Oh shit. Oh fuck. All right. I don't remember where I put that file. Yeah, hopefully it's on my desktop. Temp, yes, perfect. Look at that. So we will pp paste into temp. All right, and all right, cool. Take that. All right, there we go. It's basically the same, kinda. Let's see here. My database management system is coming along slowly. I mean, database management systems are complex. They should come along slowly. Oh, okay. I thought there was more. Marcel, you putting out new videos? Yeah, I saw a couple of your streams, Marcel. I don't know if I've seen a video. But to be fair, I have noticed that YouTube rarely show, or maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe I just don't pay attention. I don't like it. This may sound weird, but generally, YouTube is just playing on the background just every day. In fact, here, let me prove it to you. So if you look just behind me, YouTube is playing. Am I actually watching it? No, not really. Now, every now and again, someone will come on and I'll hear it and I'll be, oh, let me kind of like look over there. And then I'll share it. So if you're in my Discord, by the way, I have a Discord. If you want to go see all of the crap that I post and, get ghosted on, you can go look there, see how often I get ghosted everywhere. So if you go there, you'll actually see that, I have a bunch of videos. And a lot of times that's just like someone will be playing. I'm like, it seems interesting. And what I'll do is, because I have my phone, so I have a few phones in front of me. What I'll normally do is I'll just I can directly share from like what I'm watching there. I can share it. It's pretty seamless, pretty dope. All right, I think I'm done with that for now. Update OS. So this is done. That's done. Comment on how you demonstrate. I decided I'm not gonna do that. Ensure that there's. Okay, yeah, sure, I can do that right now. Yeah, this is possibly. I don't want to do that. So ensure that the that in-apps require wait time to be okay. So yeah, I'll just put a little caveat in there. Literally forgot what the fuck I was supposed to do. I just read it. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, perfect. So that'll probably be where I say do the command RB crap here, right here. Yeah. Oh wait, I already said that. What the hell? Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm tripping. And wait for the SDK to launch the permission prompt. All right, wait a few moments before pressing Command B. Run your. So I wanna say like, why are you waiting? So wait a few moments. This is kind of like an implementation detail. I don't know if. All right, so like wait a few moments before pressing Command D to run your app. To allow for the message to activate. I don't like this, but the main points are here, which is, you need to wait some time for a particular reason. I will wordsmith that later. I don't know if I like that completely. I'm not satisfied with that. I just lost it somehow because for whatever reason. Wait, what just happened? I think something may have just. What did? All right. Command B. All right. Did I just lose? Oh, I didn't. Okay, no, I didn't. All right, perfect. All right, fine. All right. I just realized that I wasn't even sharing my screen, but I don't know if anybody told me anything, so fine. Yeah, I got into a wreck the other day. Man, that sucks. Spun out and rolled my truck 3 times, ended up upside down. How'd you spin out? Were you going a high rate of speed? This may sound a little strange, but because I'm a motorcycle rider and I understand how how dangerous a having a motorcycle is. One of the things that I often think of, let me switch my little thing with it. Yeah, one of the things that I often think of is like, getting ran over, dying, all that kind of shit. So I'm hyper aware when I'm out on the road, and I actually plan for it. So like when I leave, I like to make sure that certain things are in order just in case I don't come back, that kind of thing. Again on I-10, it was raining out, roads were a bit slick. Was there normally there's not a lot of traffic out where you're at. Like, you shouldn't have to, speed up too much. I assume you have a rear wheel drive truck if you spawn out. I become a menace when it's wet outside. Like, for real. Like, so just a little background. I don't know if I've talked about this, but I'm very into racing, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm a fairly good driver. I would say that I'm much better than average. And one of the things I love is low grip scenarios. It's fun to me. I just like it. Like, it's cheaper too. And what I mean by cheaper is if it's dry outside and you have plenty of grip. If you are, getting into a low traction situation, that means that you're spinning your tires and there's smoke. So you're basically just burning through your tires. However, when it's wet outside, none of that shit happens. It's wet. So it's kind of funny. Like, whenever it would rain, and I just felt like going out or whatever, I would take the GT3 out and I would legit go out fucking drifting, bro. I'll be out there drifting. It's fun. And to me, it's like the safest. I mean, it's probably not the safest. If you know what you're doing, if you know how to drive, it's not that bad. But to me, it's safer to do it in the wet than it is to do it in the dry. And the reason for that is that you're not going to get a sudden gain of traction in the wet. And you can get that for sure in the dry. What I mean by that is, say for instance, you've lost traction. Well, depending on what's happening with your vehicle, it can suddenly regain traction. And when that happens, weird shit can happen, and I don't want to do it. So when it's wet, I don't have to deal with that. It's just, just make sure you counter steer, kind of. 4-wheel, but it wasn't engaged. Nah. You're trying to have fun. I know some folks with trucks that have the all-wheel drive, and they will purposely put it into rear-wheel drive only because it's more fun. And real talk, when I had my TRX before it got stolen, that was one of the things that I wished. I was kind of jealous of the Raptor owners because they can put their vehicles in rear-wheel drive mode only. And here I am stuck with a fucking 4x4. Which, it's not bad, but, fuel economy is worse. Like, there are other issues, like you can't do burnouts, that kind of stuff. So I was kind of upset that I couldn't disengage the middle diff, so that power is being sent to the front wheels. That would have been really dope if I can have all 710 horsepower sent to those rear wheels so I can light them up. But nah, they don't want to do that. I thought you shared it. I thought I saw that. Oh wait, no, I did. I left a comment. I was the one person that left a comment. I don't know if you noticed that. That was me. Oh my buddy. I'm getting responses from my story on Instagram earlier about who else misses their 991.2 GT3. And all the folks who sold their 991.2 GT3s for the new 992s, they're like, they're just like, oh, they're sobbing. Yeah, I feel you, bro. My bad. Feeling okay? Yeah. I figured you were good when you like most people, if you're not good, chances are you don't post on Instagram. Like it seemed like you were there. It seemed like you were the one who took the picture, to be real. Yeah, at least you had your seatbelt on. You know, you're not out here crashing out like some of these other test dummies who decide to not put on their seatbelts. I don't know if it's just me, but I have like I don't know. I have zero sympathy for people who knowingly do the thing that's not in their best interest, and then shit happens. All right, it's kind of it's kind of like dudes on motorcycles, right? And there's just something that irks me to no end when I see a dude on a bike with no gear, nothing. They have a helmet on, and then to make matters worse, they will have a girl on the back with shorts and like a little tank top and not really in no protection, no helmet, no gloves, no jacket, no riding pants, no boots. no airbag vests, none of the shit, nothing. Right. And, you know, I am one of those people where I'm just like, hey, if you do stupid shit and you find out, like, don't expect me to give a fuck. Like, you will find out quick and in a hurry that I'm a fucking man. I don't give a fuck about you. It's just like, hey, I told you. I'm one of those. It's like if I tell you not to do something, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm warning you. You should probably, you know, think twice about this. And you go out and do it. I'm like, well, you know, no, not my problem. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general, like that there are people who will purposefully do things that they know are not in their best interest. And then when the shit hits the fan, they be looking surprised as fuck and then wondering why like people ain't helping them or just, you know, they had this expectation. I don't really do that. When I'm out in them country roads, I don't wear it. But if I'm anywhere near civilization, nah, you need to wear a seatbelt. So that's flawed thinking that it's people that you need the seatbelt for. It's not the reason. You are in that area, and I know there are deer out there. Just FYI, if you ever hit a deer. I guarantee you if you hit a deer with no seatbelt on, you're flying out your windshield. Just FYI. Right, so like civilization is irrelevant here. It's mostly to do with the fact that physics is a thing. And if you understand that, you know, that force is mass times acceleration, and you understand that your car weighs a minimum of 2 pounds, that's a lot of fucking mass. So that means that whatever you hit is going to result in a lot of force. And that force has to get absorbed somewhere. So it's like, you know, Newton's law says that an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted on upon. So it's like you're going to continue in motion when you hit something if you don't have a seatbelt. That's what that seatbelt is for, is to prevent you from continuing to go forward when, you know, you encounter another force. There are other things too, like if you roll over, which you've experienced, it can help you not get ejected from your window. like that happens. People fly out of their car windows. And I'm not talking about the windshield, I'm talking about the side windows. Like that actually happens. Yeah, all kinds of things happen. And if you're a backseat rider and you're in I tell people, if you're in my car, you're in the backseat, you put your seatbelt on. I don't care. If you're like, I don't like, it's not even about your safety, really. It's more about the person in the front, right? It's like, put your seatbelt on, because if I happen to hit something or I get hit or anything, I need to make some type of emergency maneuver or whatever, you could be a danger to the other passengers and me when, you know, like a 200-pound bag of meat comes flying into the back of my head. Like, nah, we got problems. Says, put your seatbelt on. It requires almost no effort or energy on your part. And I don't even understand why you wouldn't wear it. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the cars I drive. Maybe the seatbelts are just pleasant. I don't know what regular cars are like. Maybe they suck in regular cars. I don't think that's the case, because I've ridden in Ubers and I wear the seatbelts in the back of Ubers too, and they seem fine. I can't tell if there's like luxury. I can't tell the difference between luxury and seatbelts in regular cars. So I would say wear your seatbelt, or not, do you? As I like to tell everyone, your successes and your failures, your consequences are your own. All right, sure. I guess it's just not gonna let me stop. Fine. I'll wait. Or am I gonna wait? No, I'm not gonna wait. Fuck that. It's too much waiting. Wait, whoa. Why 300? Is it not respond? Okay, never mind. All right, never mind. I'm good. I was gonna say, like, is it not responding because the gRPC connection timed out? But that wasn't the case, so we're good. Go ahead and close that. And look at that, still copy. So, oh man, I don't know if I want to wait 11 more minutes just to find, like, cause I don't know if my password is probably the same. I probably have it in one password. Annoying me. All right. Oops, I forgot to close my node process. Wait, what? Creative Cloud. Did y'all know that Creative Cloud is a node process? Is this a node process? Holy shit. It's not a node process. It might be node. It is. Look at that. Did y'all know that Adobe Cloud, whatever the hell, what is it called? Creative Cloud, yeah. Adobe Creative Cloud. It's a node process. Hold on, I'm about to do some I had to search. I can't let this just go. So what is this? Creative Cloud utilities, Creative Cloud experience, CX processor, app contents. Yeah, let's go. I just need it to stop moving. All right, we'll go there. Oh, excuse me. Fuck it. I'll do it another way. Okay. This was Wait, what? I just saw it. Where did it go? Here we are. Okay. So this is in applications. Why is this in utilities? That's interesting. Applications, utilities. Adobe Cloud Experience. Okay. See whatever that is. Okay, this must be a package. So let's go inside of that package. Contents, JS, main.js. Look at that. Let's take a look. See what we see. How many lines of code? Why don't I see line? Oh, it's the one line. Okay. So how many characters? 500, 53,600 and whatever characters. Okay. Format. Whoa. That should have worked. Huh. Why isn't it formatting this? All right, let's try it and let's see if codes editor can do it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, it knows it's JavaScript. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it was able to do it. No problem. All right, cool. So they've minimized this, so it's not clear to me what this function is yet. Let's see, we have this var e, which is also a minified thing. They're creating a context object. That's what this looks like. So we have e, and then inside of here, this is a function. I don't know why it's called 3221, but whatever. So this is a function, has a callback etn. So these are the parameters that are called in or passed in. N.dt. I'm not sure what this is, but this looks like it's passing a callback right here, right? See this T right here? Let's see. And then we give it an object, and then this Z looks like it's a property, which is a function that returns a B. Where is the B at? There is no B yet. Okay, we're in. Yeah, I don't know what these codes right here are. This must be some type of hash function. That's the only thing I can think of. Some type of hashing thing for like signing or something like that. Undefined array. Oh, they're doing some analytics. Oh, look at that. Z.get. So this Z right here Is this wait, Z .get. There is a fuck. What is it? Is it a hash? A map? So I'm trying to figure out like what do you call it? What data structure this underscore must be? This underscore dot Z. So this is something that must have something on it. And then we have a bunch of other properties, I assume. Let's see. Do we have a bunch of that? Look at that, we do. And they're all Z's. Look at that, yeah. Underscore dot Z. Underscore dot Z. I wonder if this is underscore, like the library underscore, or whatever it was called. I forget what it was called. Some kind of library. Let's see. Do we get requires in here? Oh wait, no, we won't get requires because this is compiled. So some of this code, it could be library code. Now that I think about it. Yeah, and all of this is what I thought. Yeah, this is all authentication. That's what all this is up here. So that means that I was right. This is most likely some type of hashing cryptographic function. Okay, so case 9. It looks like we're doing some type of parsing here. Function, new promise, mark, switch, previous, next to, next to. So if A is going to use it. Oh, this looks like, here's my assumption of what's happening right now. This seems like what it's doing is it's setting when it should check again to confirm that that we are authenticated. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. But yep, look, return not logged in. Yeah, exactly. Auth. Look, I was right. I was right. It is authentication. IE auth. Not gonna lie, token error. Not gonna lie, get items access token. What is this? Finish. Not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, this is clear what's happening to me now. So they're doing a lot of stuff set up for their system. Now I want to know if there is something that I can like prevent it from doing. Like if I change their code, can I get it to do what I want? Or is it like looking at a hash to see if I've modified this file? So here's what I'm gonna do to test this out. Where is Creative Cloud? I'm gonna look for Creative Cloud. All right, so this is currently running. I'm going to stop it. Okay, so it stopped. And it restarts. Wait, what? Okay. I'm just quit all of this shit. Yeah, that's good. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to change this file to produce a new SHA, right? And here's what a SHA is, just in case y'all are not familiar. Open up, wrong one. Where is my finder? Seriously though? Did I? Is it SHA-SUM 1? It's probably that. Okay. So what I want to do is point it to that file main.js. All right, cool. So you see the SHA right now, it says C0 NNN3CF. I'm going to change this file slightly. I'm going to change something that I know should make it break. So all these keys right here, these are basically like, this is literally just telling you what it's doing. Like fuck the fact that they've minified their code. The fact that they need this right here, you can reassemble like and work backwards for how their system is working. But let's change something. So there's this feature flag config check interval right here. that will fail if I change it because it won't exist. So what I'm instead going to do is look for a value that we're getting and then modify that value before we use it. So what I'm looking for is something along the lines of an equal sign, right? So we're looking for an assignment somewhere, right? So right here, so E equals f.z.get this dot metrics flag ID. Now, I don't know if this is a string or not. In fact, I don't even give a shit if it's a string or not. I'm just going to assume that it is. So let's grab the 0th item from this array. We'll go ahead and save it. Let's confirm permission. Bitch, this is my system. I can do what the fuck I want. Let me see if I can do this another way. This is main, and I literally wait. There we go. So maybe I can do this. So envim or vi main. All right, it's not happy with this. Wait, what? I can't navigate? What the fuck? Oh, it's only one line. Shit. It's a single line. Fuck. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to edit this here. No way in hell. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. All right, now my things are getting in my way. Let's see if it'll let me do it here. We're clearing this. Oh, this is even better right here. You see right here? Event calls DTS equals new date dot to ISO string. Because this is an ISO string, I know it's a string. All right. So what I'll do is we'll get dot sub string. Is it substring? I don't know it was substring. I thought it was subster. So we're going to get 0 and we'll go 4, 5. So we'll grab that many characters. Can I save it? Bitch, I am in sudo. What the fuck? Or sudo. Let's try it again. I guess when you open code in sudo, it's not actually in sudo. That's not the right password, is it? Nah, it's not going to let me. Which is fair. I am trying to modify a package, you know, so I guess, sure, you know, maybe the operating system shouldn't allow me to do that. Let's see. It's not chmod what I want. I could have sworn that I had an alias for ls that does that. I could have swore that that's what I had. I guess I didn't. All right. Anyway, let's look at these permissions. So we'll go. All right. So this is a directory. We get rewrite executable, and then okay, that's what it is. So I can only read. Now my question is, will the operating system prevent me from changing this permission right here? Let's see, let's go into this JS file. So this main right here, notice how is rewrite and then write. So this rewrite is not me. I think this is the, gosh, how does it go? Something user group or system group. I don't know what it is. Let's figure out chmod. So this should be able to tell us. Yeah, it's an octal. I forgot what the first three mean. 604, I think. Oh man, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Just follow Marshall on IG, watch your car story. Well, wait, what car story? Oh yeah, you're the car. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And my friend, he just got a new one. He was excited. He's like, yeah, I understand what you mean now. Cause I was just like I don't even understand the point of a non-GT 911. To me, it's just like a regular 911 is not even a 911 to me. That's how it is. Base 911s to S, the GTS is that's probably the street trim I would get. I probably wouldn't do a turbo. He had a turbo S, I believe, and he just got the GT3 RS, and he's like, he hit me up today. He's like, I see what you mean. I understand the difference. I see the difference. I was like, yeah, it'll do that to you. You'll be like, what is the point of a regular 911? I don't even understand the reason. Like, why would you get a regular 911? It makes no sense to me. But I guess some people just want a 911, and so long as it's a 911, they're happy. You know, I need my 911 to be able to go around the turn at 120 miles per hour. That's just me. You know, I have different needs in life. All right. Anyway, I have been streaming for much longer than I had intended to. So much longer, in fact, that I no longer can go to the gym. So I'm kind of pissed off about that. It's not really y'all's fault. It's mostly the gym's fault. The gym used to close at midnight, and now they close at 11. And there is no way in hell I'm about to ride to the gym, even though it's only 2 minutes away. It's not even far. But I'm not about to go to the gym, and then like I only can work out for like 40 minutes, and I have to leave. That's just dumb. Cause I'm old now. I gotta warm up. It takes me 20 minutes just to warm up. So yeah, I guess that's it. Maybe. I don't know if I have any other stuff. Oh, actually, no, that's a lot. I do have something. Where is it here? Clips. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, so I went out and recorded some footage. Let me put it in another view. So this is all raw footage, and I'm just sharing, you know, because I like it. This is what my bike is looking like right now. Keep in mind that this is like, what do you call it? This is log footage, so it's going to look washed out because it's log footage. And I don't feel like making it look proper for you right now. Just, you can kind of look at it. Oh shit, that's loud. Fuck. There we go. Okay, I thought I moved it here. I did a little bit of movement. No, it's not doing it here either. The plan is to, like, what I was doing is just coming out here to figure out what angles work best. So I did a mix of photos and videos. All right, just keep that in mind. Mostly the photos, because I can come back and look and be like, all right, I like that framing, and it's easy for me to remember how to re-get it, or like get that framing again. But yeah, I was experimenting with different angles because I do plan to do like a bike overview or something like that of all of the things that I've done to it so far. Honestly, it would have been too difficult to try to do a whole series, like record all of this, because all of the installs that I've been doing, I'm putting the parts in my backpack, which means that there's no room for anything else in my backpack. So I don't really have a lot of high quality footage of things being installed on the bike for that reason. So I'm like, this is just as good, just do like a detailed view of here's my bike. Of course I want to get it washed first because it's a little dirty. It's been sitting out in the garage. You can kind of see some of the dust. It's not dirt. It's not dirty in like the sense that some people are dirty. It's just dirty by my standards. It's normally spotless. It looks brand new all the time. Like even my car looks brand new. All of my cars look brand new. It's mostly just got to take care of stuff. That's really it. So like right here, what I would like to have is this to be more stable. So I'll probably use my tripod, which I have. And I would like to do the turn signal so we can see the sequential turn signal as it turns. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Got the brakes. I want to do some focus pulls so I can start here on the focus here and then kind of focus on the back, that kind of stuff. So these are some of the things that I'm contemplating. This is just based off the footage that you're seeing here. I've already looked at some of this, so I've already formed some opinions on what I would like to do differently. So maybe this will come. Maybe I'll release it. I don't know. It'll probably be me talking over it. That is a plan of mine. I would like to produce at least one video where I'm doing voiceovers. Right. So for instance, if I'm showing this, I can talk about it here. I don't see the need for me to talk about it while I'm doing the recording. And the reason for that is because I would want it to flow. So I would probably end up writing it out, like what it is that I want to say. Not what I want, the high level. So like what points do I want to make and what order do I want to make them so that it flows in a way that I prefer. Yeah, this is my SC Project exhaust, looking out of focus as fuck. But that's because I was hand holding the camera and I cannot see the little screen. For what it's worth, where's the camera? Let me show the camera so I can rant and talk shit about this camera. All right, we're going into camera territory now. I'm gonna have to make it bigger. Let's do this right quick. See that? All right, cool. So here's the camera that I'm using. That's recording on. For what it's worth, let me show the settings. This is 8K. Oh, y'all don't see this. I'm sorry. Let me go back to my screen. This is 8K, right? You see here, 768 by 4 or whatever that is. 8K, right? So that was filmed on this camera, which is the battery said. I should probably let's get this. Pull that out so I can charge it later. So yeah, shot on this camera, a mix of two lenses. This lens is, I realized you can't see it. So here, this lens is, what lens is this? This is my my 90 mil. It's a f2.8. It's a macro lens. It's incredibly sharp. Stupidly sharp. You don't even understand. It's not even fair how sharp it is. And then you mix in the fact that, I'm shooting on 50 megapixels. So, looks dope in the photos. Video's dope too. And there's a method to the madness. Of course, I'm not going to deliver this content in 8K. I actually intend to deliver it in 4K, but 8K gives me the ability to crop more because I'm going to, 4K, right? So I can zoom in if I want. I can pan. I can recompose my shots, all kinds of things. So I'm filming it in 8K. And it's also just like, I want to have my first 8K project. So that's kind of what I'm doing. There's no need for it to be 8K. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that. Yeah, and here's where you can start to see the dirtiness of my bike. You see my wheel is dirty. The swing arm, which you can't see is not in focus, but the swing arm's got a little bit of dirt on it. This, what do you call this thing? The exhaust is not as clean as it should be. Yeah, this annoys me. You see it right here? That dust and shit on my wheel nut. It annoys me. I'm gonna have to get my bike washed soon. Get it washed for the winter so it's clean when I decide to go riding in the spring again. Man, I literally thought that I recorded more than I did, or maybe I'm just not looking at the right way. but I remember having movement, and I don't see that anymore. And I'm not talking about me moving the camera. I'm talking about I was moving the bike because there's some really cool things that happen when I move the bike. Yeah, this is bad right here. I didn't even notice this was fucking out of focus when I was recording because I can't see the screen. Oh, I wasn't done. I wasn't done ranting. My bad. I got ahead of myself. Let me get back to my rant. Here's what I don't like about the A1. This is the A1 Mark 1. All right, A1 Mark 1. Here's what I don't like about the A1. There are a lot of things, but the main thing I don't like about the A1. Actually, let me back up. The thing I don't like about the A1 for video. For photos, I love it. But for video, here's what I dislike. This right here. The screen, if I can fucking pull it out. The screen only does this. Like, I can only tilt it. For photography, perfect. I prefer that. In fact, it's gonna sound dumb, but the reason why I'm selling my Sony A7 IV, which is not even here right now, it's somewhere. But the reason why I'm selling my A7 IV, it's come out of nowhere, but I don't like the screen on that because the only way that I can shit, I just said I don't even have it on me. It's somewhere else, but the screen flips out, right? So it doesn't tilt out, right? And when I say tilt, it doesn't do this. It comes out to the side. For video, I like that only if I am having the camera pointed this way, which is very rare. I'm never gonna, like, this is a heavy ass camera, it's big as hell. It looks like this would be retarded to walk around. Like, no. Any case. Yeah, the A7 IV, it flips out. Great for looking at yourself in video. Great for being able to shoot in portrait from the ground. You know, so like if you're older like me, you're not trying to be on the ground, you can, tilt it out and flip it up so you can see it. It's great for that. But yeah, it's not great for photography. Now, Sony has released, or I don't know if it's released yet, they announced the A7 Mark, I'm sorry, not the A7, the A1 Mark II, which hopefully I get it by I ordered it within, like, literally as soon as it opens, I ordered it. That has the screen that flips out. It's a 4-axis screen, so it flips out, but it also tilts. So it gives me everything that I'm looking for. So as a result, my A7 IV is for sale. My A7S III, maybe I might sell it. We'll see. The reason why I say we'll see is because, well, the camera that you're looking at me on right here, you're looking at me. This is the A7S III. So here's another Sony camera. Just fun fact. This is the A7S III that you're looking at. And I'm actually filming in S-Log. And I think the Cine color space. Yeah, the Cine color space. And I can show you what this looks like flat, right? So you see how in here, my image here in this video, how it's all flat and washed out. Well, it's the same here, right? So let's turn off my my correction. And then, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like without my look. So I'm gonna just turn off the look. All right, so this is what it looks like with the Sony correction look. All right, so this is standard Sony correction. Now here's what it looks like S-Log. Notice that it's all washed the fuck out, right? It looks kind of like, hopefully it should look kind of like this, where it's just like, oh, where'd all the color go? All right, so yeah, you're looking at me through, yeah, it's coming in 4K into my system here. because it's not 8K. So it's 4K into the system. It's going into an Atomos where I can record it if I want. I can throw on my LUT corrections. I can do all kinds of things here, and then it goes out to my system. Anyway, let's come back to here, and let's see if I can find. Cause I thought I had some movement. I'm kind of disappointed because I could have swore I had movement. Oh, that's not it. Did I delete it? Did I do something dumb? Because sometimes I'm known to do dumb shit sometimes, and not realize it until after the fact. Whole out of focus. Fuck. Okay, never mind. We're good. But now you see the dust. Maybe I should have kept it out of focus. You see how dirty my light is. No, there's no difference in screen quality. The quality hasn't changed. All right. When we talk about quality, like image quality, we're talking about mainly two things. We're talking about the resolution, the pixel resolution. But in addition to that, we're also talking to the noise. I'm gonna call it the noise floor because that's what I call it in audio, which is like in any digital signal, there's going to be noise. And if your signal to noise ratio is high enough, then it doesn't matter. So it's kind of like that, right? Where on a camera, they produce noise too because it's digital. They have AD converters and all, just like any other device that takes analog information and converts it to digital, and that process is noisy. So if we have less noise, that improves the quality because now when you're looking at the image, well, more of the pixels are what they are and not just random noise, you know? But yeah, I see what you mean. You're looking at like, there's two things though. There's exposure and then there's the colors, right? So I'm in a log, what do you call it? Not log. Yeah, I'm in like a log, shit, I can't think. Exposure, right? Yeah, it's a logarithmic exposure. So, you know, I get the exposure fine with the corrective flood, and then I make it look, you know, how I want it to look. And y'all don't know this, but if you pay close enough attention, you will realize that how I look here in these streams is how I look on camera when I'm out about doing other things. The only thing that looks different on my motorcycle videos because I use I have a different target, right? So for most of my content, I prefer Fuji colors. I'm a Fuji shooter. Like I shoot on a Fuji camera, right? So like I like Fuji colors and I like Eterna. So most of my content, I basically corrected. Well, it's not really a correction. I add a look so that it looks like what comes out of my Fuji over there, which should look like film. So I'm not really into like, oh, let's go and change a bunch of colors. No, I don't care about all that. I just want it to look like what a JPEG would look like if I were to take a picture on my Fuji. I'm simple. It's simple. Oh, maybe this is it. Did I move it? Yes, no, I didn't. Shit. This is cool. It's not in focus though. So what I was doing here is that while I was filming this video, these parts, and the whole reason why I even went out here actually was to do this right here. So I have this, let me show it to you. All right, so this right here is the Ducati carbon fiber rear mudguard, the Ducati Performance. Kind of see what it looks like. So this needs to be installed on my bike, and the problem is this will not fit in my backpack. It's too big. It's not even that big. It's just oddly shaped. It won't fit in my backpack. So yeah, I'm gonna install this myself. I'm not like mechanically, what's the word? Illiterate. Like I know how to do stuff, right? In fact, when the mechanic is working on my bike, I'm actually going through and making sure I'm like, all right, like this is what we need to do, like this kind of stuff. And he knows too, he's a master mechanic. But it's like I know like what needs to happen and how it needs to happen. So as a result of me not being able to fit this, I was like, well, let me go downstairs and look to see how this mounts. So I did a little bit of study here, just looking. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's the man in me, but like I don't read instructions. I just looked at it. I was like, all right, let me see where the bolts, where the screws are. And then I noticed that there's like metal on the bottom, which tells me that I don't need to put a washer here. So I know that there's these plastic or nylon washers that go in here for the screws. So I figured that out just because there's metal here. There are only I think 4 screws, and I saw how they were. So as a result, I went down and I was like, well, let me go and look. How would I make this happen? And the first thing is here. And you can kind of see me focus in on there. That right there, that zip tie, I was trying to figure out what size zip tie I have, because I have zip ties. If I have the right zip tie, I can do this myself. But the zip tie goes right here. So I was just like, all right, well, like let's figure out all the mounting points and get my tools. Figure out what tools I need up front here, and then move on. So you can kind of see another angle. There's a screw right here that I was trying to show, and I think I did need a higher angle. No, that's not it. This is just another part of the part. And yeah, this is that bottom part. Yeah, I must be. Yeah, I'm missing. Fuck. Well, that sucks. I thought I recorded me moving the bike around, and I guess I didn't. Oh, I did. Look at that. No, I did. Look at me. All right. Look, so this is what I want to show. Watch what happens when I move the bike. Look here. Look at that shit. Yeah, that shit's dope. That shit's dope. Oh wait, y'all don't even see it. Fuck. All right, it'll come back. It'll come back. It'll come back. Just wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, that shit's dope. Look at that. Look at it spin. Look at that shit spin. Yes, I'm easily impressed. You can spin something and I'll be impressed. I'm willing to put money that I can spin something for y'all right now and you will be impressed. I have a gyroscope. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna do some show and tell right quick. I'm sure the observant among you may have realized that my background is different, and that's because I was doing something. And then I decided, let me rearrange some shit. And then I was like, oh, I want to go buy some new furniture. And then I got busy with something else, and then yeah, I didn't go back. Anyway, here is a box. All right, here's a box. It's made out of wood. I forget what kind of wood, but it's a special wood. All right, open the box. We're gonna pull out my new achievement. So this right here, maybe I need to give a little bit of context. Roscoe, be quiet. I am what you would call a nerd. And I'm not saying I am I mean like you would call me that, because when I grew up, when I was a kid, I was in the books. Like I liked what I like now. Like all the stuff that I do now, I did it as a child. Not much has changed. And one of the things that really, really, really got me into physics is this right here. Not this particular one, but just what it is. This right here is a gyroscope. All right. And this is a precision gyroscope. So this is kind of like a, I don't know. It's just like, imagine when you're a kid and it's like, you're playing with like toys, and they're the cheap ones. And then you get older and you realize that, hey, like there is a company that produces precision instruments meant for experimentation, for measurements and all kinds of things. and it's incredibly like, it's just incredible, right? And that's what this is. This is a gyroscope that is a precision gyroscope. And when I say precision, I'm not saying it's just like, you have to be careful. It's fragile. That's what I mean. So it's running on a bearing. And I'll start it up right quick. It's got a motor right here to start it up. So we'll go ahead and get it attached. I know y'all can't see it. That's okay. You don't have to see it. So spin it up. And I'll put it to the mic so you can hear it. It's not that loud, to be honest. What you're probably hearing, if you hear anything, is the motor. It spins up to 12,000 RPM. And due to the precision of the manufacturing and the bearings that they're using, this thing will spin for up to 30 minutes. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it. Can y'all hear that? If I go perpendicular, so, and this is where it's rotating this way, which means that it's creating a force this way, right? So as I pull, I actually feel the opposing force of like opposing me doing this. And if I do any type of angular change this way, it resists very hard. In fact, it resists so hard that I'm not going to do it because it might fly out of my hand. Actually, I'll just do it with two hands. All right, so I can do this. And it's got some force, considering that like this is not a heavy gyroscope, right? So if this were a heavy gyroscope, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I would be able to hold it and maneuver it in this way that I'm doing and feel comfortable, you know? Now I'm not saying I feel comfortable doing it right now, but I'm not fearing I'm gonna drop it. Now, there are some really cool things about this that you're not seeing. I'm gonna see if I can, let's see. I have this gimbal right here, but what I'm gonna do is show what it looks like balancing, because I know some of you may not be familiar with these little things. Gyroscopic forces like precession and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, cool. So we'll just, let's see if we can get it to focus. So notice that it's just saying, so like it's doing this thing, and I can make it spin if I want. So if I push it, it will actually start, it'll rotate. So it'll rotate this way. Let me pull it off because I don't want to fuck up anything. So I'm just set it on the desk and let it do its thing until it's done. Can't touch it though because of reasons. It'll burn the shit out of my finger. Solid brass, and it's got some weight because brass is fairly dense. Let me go put my box up. All right, anyway, that's my gyroscope. Show and tell is over. Of course, if y'all want to see experiments, let me know because I can do a video and actually talk through some of the stuff and explain it, because it's very important. And the reason why it's important, we'll just fucking look on the screen, right? Like, how many gyroscopes do you see on the screen? There's 1, 2, 3. There's actually 4. You just don't see the fourth one, and it counter rotates. It's what makes this Ducati special. It's got a counter rotating crankshaft, which, if you know anything about gyroscopes, and what I just showed you how it's resisting, if you have 2 gyroscopes, one is going in the opposite direction, they cancel each other out. So this bike is using that fact to make it incredibly agile. In fact, when I was, if you watch some of my videos, one of the complaints that I would have is that the bike, when I would turn it, it feels like, I don't know, like it turns too easily. I always think I'm about to fucking fall off because I'll do this and it's just like, oh my gosh, it just turns. It wants to lean. And the reason for that is because of that counter rotating crankshaft. It feels like it's removing weight. It's actually kind of insane. All right, yeah, cool. I'll do a video. I don't know when it'll be released, but yeah, I'm on vacation starting this Friday, so I'll have 2 weeks. So if it doesn't get done, it's because I'm procrastinating and I just didn't feel like doing it. I ain't even gonna lie. Because there's not really any other reason. Like I know I have other things going on, but it should not be anything that'll prevent me from getting this done, this video. So maybe I'll try to get it done by the end of the year, just to get myself started out on a good foot for next year. Maybe. Oops, let me close this. How y'all feel about the what's that dude name? The Luigi situation. How y'all feeling about that? Did y'all hear about the Peak Design CEO who snitched? By the way, that's another thing that I may do a video on. Not necessarily talking about, you know, the CEO obviously being a part of the problem, but more so how to remove your serial numbers from all of your Peak Design gear. I have been a long time supporter of Peak Design. I honestly, I buy literally every bag I have almost every bag that they've made. Because, you know, I appreciate the company. Like anyone who's doing anything that I like and enjoy, I want to support it to make sure that it remains, because I know that if you don't support something it doesn't have to be here. You shouldn't take it for granted. You know, support it. Well, you know, yeah, I have a bunch of Peak Design shit. So what I'll likely end up doing is making a video, you know, talking about some of this stuff, but also showing how to remove the serial numbers from all of their shit, so that if you were to get into some kind of situation, their CEO can't snitch on you. Okay, let's read this. Let's go into a reader view. How do I get into reader view in this shit? Is there no reader mode? You know who has a reader mode? Safari. We'll use that. So reader, fuck you. All right, cool. Backpack company executive denies providing customer info on United Healthcare CEO shooter. Peak Design CEO Peter Daring said he contacted police after one of the company's backpacks was worn by the shooter in Brian Thompson's killing. The CEO of a company that makes high-end backpacks has faced heavy criticism after executives said he contacted police to say he spotted one of his products on the suspect who shot to United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. In an interview with the New York Times, the CEO said multiple people alerted him via text that the alleged shooter depicted in the surveillance images released by police appeared to be wearing one of his company's backpacks. Revolution prompted him to call the New York Police Department's tip line the day after the shooting to provide them the information. Now that Luigi has been arrested and charged in the December 4th killing of Thompson, Daring and his company have come under fierce condemnation on social media among those who see the killing as an indictment of the U.S. healthcare industry. I'm one of those. I'm one of them. Fuck them. I have no sympathy for him. Amid the outrage, the company released a statement last week to clarify its privacy policy. This is called gaslighting. That's another word for that. Peak Design CEO tells Thompson County, whatever. Surveillance photos released by the New York Police Department of the man suspected of having fatally shot Thompson show the gunman wearing a gray backpack. That's actually the backpack that I have. I noticed it immediately. I have a backpack. It's in the same colorway and everything. The backpack, which was later found with fake money from a Monopoly game inside following the shooting, appears to be an older version of the everyday backpack made by San Francisco based. That's the older version. The new version is a whole, I don't know how you explain it, but it's different. It's rounder. I don't know if I like it as much. Yeah, but they stopped selling it in 2019. which is why I still have mine because it's fucking classic. It's their first backpack, I think, as well. Darian told the Times the day after the shooting that when he called the tip line, the person who answered said hundreds of calls had already come in identifying the backpack as Peak Design product. So we have hundreds of snitches, okay? Still, Darian told the Times that were the police to seek further information from him. He would check with his general counsel on what details he could release without violating the company's privacy guidelines. So why did you, okay, it's not making sense to me so far. Of course, my instinct would be to do whatever is possible to help track this person down. According to the reports from CNN and Axios, Darian also stated he and Peak Design employees had been the target of threats. Shit, well, in the wake of the shooting, that's what you get, bro. You just fucking say, mind your business. USA Today has reached out to the company for comment. All right, so Darian's submission prompted a wave of social media backlash with some painting the CEO as a snitch. What else is it? If you snitch, that makes you a snitch. This should not be, I don't know, like this should not be like this shouldn't be difficult. You know, like if you do the thing, then you are that thing. Like if you act like a bitch, then you're a bitch, right? And that's how it works. Or I don't know, maybe it's 2024. I know that, you know, people have become crazy over the past 4 years, so maybe the common sense that I have is left America. I have noticed, because I mention this often, how like this country seems to be becoming dumber and dumber. Like they're just more dumb people. I don't think that I'm that smart, right? Like I know where I sit IQ wise, but like, you know, there are people who I know with like 140, 150, 160 IQ. I'm like 138, bro. I'm not like genius like some of these people. I get it. It's common sense to me. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think I'm that much different from the average person. And I'm like, a lot of common sense just tends to not be here in this country. And before y'all at me about I know how standard deviate. I know where I am. Like, you know, standard deviation. I think it's like what, 2.5, 3 sigma, something like that. Actually, let's see. Cause I think the variance, or the, I'm sorry, not the variance. The what do you call it? What do you call these? The standard deviation in IQ, I think it's 15, if I'm not mistaken. STD of IQ. I want to say it's 15, if I'm not mistaken. That would make the most sense, just for reasons. Let's see. STD. Deviation. The fact that they are showing an average without the deviation is, I don't know what to say about that. This is what I mean. Like, we're getting dumber as a population. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Here's why this is bad. Any measure of central tendency, right? You need to know the variance. You have to know the variance. You just have to. Oh, never mind. I see it here. Okay, cool. Look. So plus this right here is sigma. So we're getting better. But you should never quote an average without also quoting the variance, the standard deviation. Like, you need that. It's just, and the fact that this is here, and like, obviously people know this, but it's not here, and people are just okay with it. It's just, it's baffling. I don't know. And I sometimes I see wrong information. I don't fix it. I don't contribute to Wikipedia anymore. But sometimes I'll see wrong information, and I'm just like, man, like, forgive my enemies, because they gonna, man, I'm not gonna tell them this shit's wrong. Let them think what they want. Yeah, there should be a standard deviation here, and I'm not seeing it. There is one for others, but I don't want to use that one. Yeah, see, I was right. So I'm not the smartest. I'm right. So I know people who are like this, and I'm not them. I'm just here. I'm in this little region, on the upper end of that region. Yeah, and I guess when you look at it this way, this is probably why I think most people are dumb. Because like if you're up here, then of course, no wonder. All right. Yeah, here's a percentage. They have everything but the variance. Maybe variance is here. Maybe I'm just dumb. I am. Nope, it's not here. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT some questions. Let's go here. Let's do this. When giving a measure of central tendency, why do you need the variance? What can happen if you leave this detail out? Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about this, because I'm pretty sure that they've trained on all of the information and all of the fucked up things that happen when you don't account for fucking variance, which is like, obviously, do that. Okay. So why is variance important? And maybe I need to open up Obsidian real quick. Do a little bit of action. Can you zoom in? Maybe, I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. So all right, cool. Let's do one of these. Oops. Do one of these. Ah, shit. I forgot that this thing doesn't have, or maybe it does. Oh yeah, never mind. We're good. Okay, no, I'm good. Perfect. It's not really good. I just pretend that this is this. Just pretend that it's that, right? I can't make it exactly what it is, but I can paint a broad stroke, right? So we'll copy this there, and then let's take that right there, and the area needs to be the same. You're just gonna have to, oh shit, what did I just do? You're just gonna have to pretend that the areas are the same. I can't make it that accurate for reasons. So we'll do that. Wait, why is that not selecting? Okay. All right, so here is, shit, I don't want to skew it. So this right here, this has a high variance. And this right here has a lower variance. And this final one here, what the hell is that? All right, and then we're gonna have a final one. This is gonna be the tallest, because remember the area has to be the same. Why can't I select shit? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I can't select multiple things in this? Ah, shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll... Okay. So you see here that we have even lower variance, lowest for now. This is lowest here, right? This isn't the lowest possible, but you see here that the variance, a high variance, we have a high spread of data. And then in the low variance, we have a low spread of data. Now, why is this important? If I'm going to give you an average, right? Don't you want to, and by the way, let's point out where the average is. The average is here, right? Do here. All right, so we have this average, and then, oh shit. And then we have an average here, right? This is why it's called the measure of central tendency. It's central tendency, like where things tend to clump up in. Anyway, so we have this variance right here. And the reason why this is important is because if I give you this average, let's say this average is 100, like an IQ. Well, this doesn't really tell me shit. It gives me no information, like none. And no, honestly, I can tell if you're someone who is critically thinking. If I gave you something like this and you don't ask a follow-up question, I know at that point I can't take you seriously. I'm one of those. I won't say it. I'll just like politely just stop talking to you and leave. Like, I don't got time for it. So it's like you have this 100 here, but because the variance is so high, you may have values way the hell out here. So let's say this is 165, but you also could have values way the hell out here. Let's say that this is like, I don't know, like 20, right? So if I tell you that the average is 100 and I don't tell you that what the variance is, that you have no clue, because I can make the average be 100 and 100 not even appear in my data set, right? Like I can have mostly small numbers and then put in a stupidly large number to change the average. And that's the issue that's why you need your standard deviation, is because it's sensitive to outliers. And you kind of want to know, like, is this data point, is it an outlier? Like, so if you get the variance and then you take your standard deviation of that, or you take the square root of that, or is it the square root? Yeah, I think it's the square root. You take the square root of that. Well, now you get an idea of, how far away from the mean is this particular value normalized for the data that's in it. That's their standard deviation, right? So what I'm getting at is, maybe something right here. So let's take this point. So this point right here, which is a little point right here. This point right here could be one standard deviation. I'm making it up for right now, but this could be one deviation. This could be your 2 deviation, and then this right here could be your 3 deviation. And then at this point, maybe you want to decide, all right, well, I'm fine with having like 5 deviations, right? I don't know. I'm just making this up for right now. Like you could have 5 deviations. You could say, all right, any points that appear outside 5 deviations away from my mean, ignore it. This is what having your standard deviation allows you to do. All right, let's go to lower variance. If I told you that the average is 100 and the variance is low, then that tells you that the data is tightly packed together, that most of the values are the same. So that the average means a little bit more than this average up here with high variance. I don't know, maybe that's not making sense. Even if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. It's mostly helpful for me to know. Oh, and yeah, sure. Here, I'll make it bigger. So yeah, distribution spread, identify the data shape, how I just go by how distributed the data is. That's kind of how I look at it. Comparison across data sets. Again, that's the normalization that I was getting at. Like you need something that's normalized to be able to compare different data sets, and that gets you that. So consequences of omitting variance, false equivalence. Yeah. That's what I was kind of saying. Like I can make an average just by giving it certain values, just because of how averages work. That's what this is. It's sensitive to your outliers. That's basically another way of saying that, I think. Misleading representation. If the variance is high, the mean may not represent a typical value. That's what I just said, right? Where it's just like, it's so many different ones that it's just made it's whatever, And the risk of oversimplification, of course, but that's with any. Like anything that loses information, averaging is a lossy process. And the reason it's lossy, I'll show it to you in this way. So let's come back to Obsidian. So let's take I actually forgot what I was about to do. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. No, I was talking about lossy. I want to say show why it's lossy. It's honestly, it's trivially easy to show why it's lossy. What is an average, right? So we'll take an average. Typically, does this do, can I do LaTeX? No, I can't. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right, I can't write the formula. It's the sum, right? So it's like the sigma function, all right? So given the set, So let's say you're given a set S, right? The average is going to be equal to, you take the sigma thing from 0. So I'm going to make up my own notation. So we're going to go from 0 to the length of S. How about that? Lane of S. All right. So we're going to go from here to there. And then from after that, what we want to do is we want to sum them together. All right. So we just want to take all of the i's in I plus 1. It would actually be I minus 1. But we would take all of those and sum them together. So I'm just going to say plus, right? Because that's really the operation that's going to get reduced across every item in this list. And let's pretend that this set is this right here, right? I'm saying set, but it's not going to be a true set. So maybe I'll call it A so that certain people don't get upset. So we'll call this A. And it's capital A because this is a vector. I'm going to keep it as lowercase a. So we have A, and inside of A is going to be these values, something like this, right? So this is the operation I want to do. I want to reduce this across all of these values from 0 from here. And there's plenty of ways we could do that. But let's show why this is, come on, like what? Let's show why this is lossy. So let's do the definition of an average that maybe y'all know, which is like A plus B. I'm just using these as variables right now. So A plus B plus C. And then all of that would be over the length of your set. So we'll call this elements, divided by element count. All right, so why is this lossy? All right, well, let's pretend that this average 0, 4, 9, 16, 26 divided by, what is that, 5? That's going to be about 5.1 or something. It's around 5, so we'll put 5 like that. So here's why it's lossy. What you're really asking is what variables C, D, E go here. Obviously we know the length of the thing, that's 5. So the reason why producing the average is lossy is because it's impossible to recover which, like, I don't know, it's just which term. Yeah. What value goes to what term, right? So there's no way for me to know that A is 0. Like there's no way for me to solve it. I mean, yes, there is a way for me to solve it, but there's no way for me to get back the information of what these original values were, which is why it's lossy. I hope that makes sense. There's no way to get back out the A, the B, the C, the D, or the E once you've applied this operation to it. And I think that's generally true for sums. Now with averages, it's a little different because there's a count too, so that kind of makes it. But in this case, like this is lossy, right? So anyway, that's a long way of saying that you lose information with averages. So you should probably include a variance to recover some of the information that you have lost as a result of performing an average. Yeah, that's where I stand on that. That's my rant for tonight. For that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Good night. Peace.